Okay, so that was Instagram telling us that they've given us the 1 hour free that we deserve. So we'll just try to wrap it up
Wow.
in the next 15 minutes. So
Okay.
you were talking about Cosmo.
Yeah. Cosmo had some guys that were senior, but not so senior, compared to the FCC guys. And you had
Yeah,
people like Femi Olaiwole, Obo, who
yeah.
were the ones guiding the team then. I think Odeko was also there. So it was a setup that I really liked, and I liked, those guys, up to today. I still communicate with Femi. Yeah, so
Okay, so while you were, because I remember then for GCI you hit a patch during a period and you were in the form of your life, and it was like you were indomitable by whichever bowling that was thrown at you. That period, did any club try to cut you away from GCI?
no, not at all. No. But of course I was loyal to
Okay, but
GCI then. I was loyal to GCI.
so if any club had come, then you would have turned them down.
Yes, I will have.
Okay. So Tisho is asking you to tell us about the characters in the UICC dressing room, if you can remember.
No. GICC was there were so many characters. Like that Akintokun just joining in. Akintokun Bengari,
As the
the ja-
javelin
the
turned.
javelin thrower, turn cricketer. Ayodele was also a character. We're all characters. Tisho, where do I start from? But yeah,
Even he was a character.
Tisho, yeah, he came much later, but he was also a character.
Yeah.
But
The
it was
only the
really,
only the only same person there was a certain Olumide Akintokun. But let's move on.
yeah. Honestly, I used to enjoy the banter. The banter
Yeah.
was next to none. You
Yeah,
know.
that period was about, it was one of the best period of our lives, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what has your experience in IMCC been like? Because those are the two clubs you've played for at the league, GCI
Yeah.
and IMCC. What has your experience in IMCC been?
Well, yeah, IMCC. The experience has been good. So far. I think we can't really judge the team.
Mm,
Because the conditions in which we play the game at Division Two hasn't been so good. You know,
okay.
it's not been good. But as a team, I think. But of course, with the exodus of players from IMCC, it hasn't also helped.
Okay.
So we've always had to replace players every season. We groom them, they leave again. So it has always depleted our power as a team.
Yeah. Okay, so before I start to take general questions, let me throw this at you. So you have a pool of players that you've played with, that you've shared the same dressing room with, and you have to pick an 11. So let's say a 14-man side from that pool of players. And here is how I want you to do it. I need you to pick 2 wicket keepers, 4 bowlers, 6 batsmen, and then the substitutes. That's 2
Okay,
substitutes. Uh,
okay. My wicket keepers will be Dolapo Gafar and Ademola Onikoyi.
so who starts? Who starts the game?
Dolapo will start.
Okay.
Dolapo will start the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
All right.
for the bowlers, Kunle
Yeah.
Adegbola,
Okay.
Joshua Ogunlola,
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Eze. Thomas
Yeah.
Eze,
Okay.
and then maybe Chibuke Itogu.
Okay. All right. So, who would your six batsmen be?
Tiloy,
Mm-hmm.
Odeku,
Mm-hmm.
Endurance,
Okay. That's three.
OVA,
That's four. You played
Chimezi,
with
and
OVA. Wait, hold on. You played with OVA where?
Lagos League too. Okay,
Okay.
not in
Okay.
the same side. I thought we were
No.
talking generally.
No. I mean people you've played with in the same side.
Oh, in the same side. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll take maybe Boris.
Okay.
Who else again? Femi John.
Okay. One more.
One more.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Taiwo Balogun.
Okay. Okay. All right. So if you have to pick your two all-rounders, who would they be?
Two all-rounders.
Yeah.
Sulaiman Rushewe
Okay.
and
And
uh, and Elijah.
Elijah Olale.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the pleasant stories to come from Ibadan. All right.
Yeah.
So if anyone has questions for Ewete, I can't believe we've been chatting for more than an hour. If anyone has questions for him, now is the time because we'll be closing this in the next few minutes. So while we're waiting for the questions, if you have three things to say to if you were to go to Liberty Stadium today and you saw youngsters playing, practicing, trying to perfect their game, what are the three things you say to them?
I'll tell them to keep at it.
Okay.
Keep they should they should remain dedicated to their craft. They should remain, hardworking,
Okay.
and also be full of integrity.
Yeah.
Because in the end, those are some of the things that you take with you in life.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. All right. So Daily Oshodi is asking, how was it facing Benjamin Anya?
Benjamin Aya, you can't, those are some of the things I was talking about. You're facing Benjamin Anya on a bumpy wicket. How do you face a bowler on a dangerous wicket? A fast bowler.
Mm, yeah.
Is that a judge of a batsman's strength? Is that a
Mm,
true assessment? You can't judge that way. The conditions favor the fast bowler.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
you can't really, yeah, you can't get a full assessment that way.
okay. That's true. Tisha wants to know what your regrets in the game have been. Okay,
Wow.
before you answer that question, let me share a memory with you. We had come to play in Lagos, and then the game finished late. We were playing for GCI, then the game finished late, and we got back to Ibadan very, very late amidst mishap on the road, and then we got to Ibadan, I think it was around midnight. And the first thing you were going to tell me was that I'm not playing this game again. You say you're not going to play the game again. Lo and behold, on a Tuesday morning, I heard a knock on my door. Who was it? Ewete. Are you not going to come out? Let's go and practice. I, I couldn't believe my
Um,
ears. I was like, a few days ago, you were saying you're not playing this game again. So
yeah.
you can answer Tisho's questions now. What are your regrets in the game?
Not making the Nigerian team to Kenya and Tanzania in 2006. I think that was
Okay.
my biggest regret because it
Did
was
you
so. I
think,
felt I had done everything.
and you think you had the game that could put you on that team?
I mean, that season I was the best batsman in the league,
Yep. Yeah.
and I was in fine form.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see why you know
A-
shouldn't have
And
made that. Should have made that team.
knowing the kind of person you are, you would have wanted to know why. Did you go up to the coach or anybody on the panel of selectors to ask?
Yeah, I knew the reason why. You know, and of
Okay.
course, I think it was a case of waiting for my time.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. All right. So, what do you think about the quality of the Lagos League currently?
uh, the the quality of the Lagos League is improving. And of course, our league has produced several quality, players.
Mhm.
At least before someone like Saeed Akolade left, I mean, Saeed was really the in thing, and of course, you have
Yeah.
people like the Okwe brothers now. So, several quality players keep getting produced, and that was the structure I was talking about, with the NCF, you know, trying to get the game into schools, and
Yeah.
of course you start, seeing players like that make the step from schools cricket into the league, so there will be a constant supply, So I think
Yeah.
I think that the CCC has to be one of the most structured leagues in the country. It just has to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So, final question for me. Um, I knew at the time you admired uh, the Little Master. I knew you admired Chris Gill. I know you admired um, Adam Gilchrist. So internationally, who who were your three batting idols?
Number one will be Puma Sangatara.
Uh, Puma, yeah.
Yes. Two will be Ricky Ponting.
Yeah, Captain Fantastic. And three,
Yes. Three has to be a West Indian.
and that is
That would be Brian Lara.
Lara. Okay, that's interesting. So
Yeah.
locally, which three batsmen did you look forward to seeing?
Okay. I always enjoyed Mulia Adebola's game, Faya Toloye's game, and Odikoyi.
Okay, all right. So, in your opinion, do you think this people like Onikoyi, Kule Adegbola, Dolapo Gafar, the Owusulike brothers, do you think they are doing okay? So, Tisha is asking, Okon is not part of your, he's not on your list. Well, anyway, let me
Oko,
finish my
o- o-
question.
Okon
Okay,
is the greatest.
yeah, yeah,
No,
you
no,
can say
no
that
need to mention Okon.
he's in a world of his own. All right, so do
Yeah.
you think these people who have passed through the national team, do you think they are doing enough giving back to aspiring cricketers who are looking up onto them?
Um, yeah, I think maybe it might not be so visible, you know.
Yeah.
I think, but I'm very certain that when they have the chance, to pass on some of this knowledge,
Okay.
to the up and coming players,
Yeah.
I'm sure they do it, but of course, the recipient of, all this advice and experience, the onus is also on them to also try and be humble and take some of those advice, because these guys have seen so much.
Yeah.
They've faced different situations, and all they can do is just pass on their knowledge to them. For me personally, I'm still not shy, to learn from the older cricketers. I can remember. I don't know. I'm not sure if you saw Ape George Bishop ever play.
No, I didn't.
I never saw him play as well. But there was a particular day I walked up to Ape and told him that, Ape, can you teach me, the back foot drive? And Ape was like, okay, fine. In his old age, Ape took me to the center, got balls, and then he was teaching me, how to hit the ball off the back foot with power. And that was where the concept of pulling a well came up.
Yeah, I remember.
Ayo, yeah,
I remember.
And immediately I started doing that, I saw the power through the ball.
Yeah.
But it was because I was humble enough to go to Ape and then approach him and drag him to the pitch. So this is what some of these youngsters need to be doing. Don't feel so cocky that I've arrived, and then disregard then those who are there before you.
Yeah, I'm sure they are going to take this message from you. All right, Ewete, it's been an absolute pleasure hosting you and chatting with you for the past 1 hour and 20 odd.
1 hour.
Yeah,
wow.
1 hour 20 minutes. It's been an absolute. I don't know. I'll to meet you.
It's young Jason, the left-hand batsman.
Yeah, you see the clips. It's been an immense pleasure being with you. Thank you for honoring the invitation. You could have chosen to spend the weekend with the missus, but you chose to share your experience with us. I've picked up a few things, and it's been quite refreshing. I hope that when we call on you, you healed our call as usual. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And for everyone that joined in, we really appreciate your time. That will be all for now, as we call it a wrap. So from IMCC to you all, to Ewete, from Ewete to us all, thank you and have a great evening. Peace out.
Thank you. Peace out.